to Wilderness Wanderers. In this week's video, we explore Solvang, visit Gaviota Beach with breathtaking geology, sample world-famous pea soup, and make friends with some prehistoric-looking birds. Stay to the end to visit these guys. Here we go.
Solvang is located about an hour's drive from Santa Barbara. As soon as you enter the city limits, you begin to see the Danish influence in the choice of architecture.
Solvang was established in 1911 after Danish settlers based at the Santa Ynez Mission, who had escaped the Midwestern winters, purchased 9,000 acres of the Santa Ynez Valley to establish their own community. However, the town didn't take on its distinctive Danish architecture and atmosphere until after World War II. Currently, around 10% of the population are of Danish descent.
This is a very popular destination, and they are prepared with their parking. There are 3 free parking lots and plenty of street parking. As you can see, it was bumper-to-bumper traffic, and it remained that way for our entire visit. We decided to walk the main street.
I wanna chase down every dream we've had.
The main street is a mixture of Danish-themed stores with souvenirs mixed with well-camouflaged known brands. The primary business on Main Street is restaurants and wine tasting.
Let's disappear.
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit that like button and let YouTube know that you love us.
We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere.
Our first priority in a new city is to find a locally owned coffee shop. After researching the area, we decided on Good Seed Coffee Boutique. They're a small batch roastery and organic bake shop with both vegan and gluten-free options. They also offer teas and gifts.
A fascinating method they used was the trifecta brewing, which uses air through the coffee grounds at the same time as the water. Really interesting cup of coffee. We got a really good cup of coffee. I bought some to go, and Solvang is very much a place if you want to taste wine. We don't want to taste wine.
It won't give way to the night. We'll keep on reaching.
At the Den Market, you can see a replica of the Little Mermaid statue.
Up to the sky, the light in our eyes.
Hello, fellow RVers. We're at Solvang today. We're checking out the RV parking lot. If you have an RV, you can bring it. Park it down here. We're going to go see how big a rig it'll hold.
The RV parking is where it says the Solvang Veterans Memorial.
There are a dozen pull-through sites here at the Veterans Memorial parking lot. We estimate these sites to be approximately 40 feet. RV parking is only permissible from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., so no overnight. Still, a great place if you want to explore Solvang for the day.
The Hans Christian Andersen Museum is located in the Loft bookstore. This is a must-stop location. Here you can learn how a shoemaker's apprentice became the world's most beloved children's author.
So where do we go?
This is a beautiful city that attracts millions of people each year. Well worth a visit.
We have come down to Gaviota State Beach. Look at this trestle, isn't it amazing? Kevin's in train heaven right now. Aren't you, dear?
Well, it's very nice.
We actually came to do a different hike, but sadly, there are days when that's just not possible for me. So we have come to look at the beach, and there's a pier here. So we're gonna do what is possible and still enjoy our awesome day. And later we're gonna go to Buellton, so we'll share that with you too.
We are at Gaviota Beach in California. It's a state beach, and we're gonna do some exploring.
You turn a puddle into oceans. You set the galaxies in motion. You see the magic in a single flake of snow.
Like Kevin said, we're here to do some exploring, and we have just left the pier area and come along these amazing rocks.
What the heck? Look at this.
So Kev has obviously realized what this thing looks like. Oh my goodness.
I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you on a grand adventure. I'm along for the ride, and I feel it all.
almost got me.
On a grand adventure with you by my side.
Oh my goodness, this place is absolutely stunningly beautiful. This rock formation here is absolutely amazing.
And it's all broken apart and coming down right here. This is where you could access the pier if you wanted to, but it's closed, so we're not going to. Here's the pier right here.
I'm better every day I get to spend with you. You sing a song and I will listen. We'll make a dance floor in the kitchen.
This will be a salt marsh here.
Is it going to be brackish water then? Any excuse to use the word brackish.
Probably going to be mostly seawater.
I'll go over here in the shade and see what we can see.
Dry creek, it's all seawater right now.
There we go. Look at this.
I wanna go with you
So good.
on a grand adventure.
Gaviota Creek Crossing.
We went for a quick dip in the ocean. It is cold, and we kind of just hung out around here. As you can see, nobody here. But we went for a walk this way, and we want to share with you these erosion caves on the Gaviota Beach. Kind of start like this size, and you can see how it's eroding into these shale, almost slate-like rocks, and then they get a little bigger. But as you walk down the beach a little more, they get bigger and really quite impressive. So let's go take a look at them. Obviously these are all deeper but not quite as wide as that one that is to the right as you come down the beach. But the pièce de résistance is further up this way. Here's the one that I really liked. Isn't this cool, Kev?
Whoa, it's a big one.
Right?
Still standing.
Grand adventure. I'm along for the ride.
Our next stop was Buellton, home of Anderson's world-famous pea soup.
For the very first time.
This is Buellton, along the original Highway 101. Yeah, we are excited to go and try their pea soup.
Yes, it started out as a small cafe along the highway, and as you can see right here, it's grown. Original cafe here in 1924.
Anton Anderson opens this in 1924 with his wife Julia and his young son Robert.
By 1928, they built a large cafe and a hotel. They serve over 2 million bowls of soup each year. They also have a full menu.
And if you're interested in the recipe for the pea soup, hit pause now because Andersons are more than happy to share it with you. This is a buffet car that was brought over in 1979. It is from Liverpool Street Station in the UK. And the crazy thing is that I used to work right by Liverpool Street Station in the trading district of London. But this is an old buffet car and it was for oysters and clams. Oyster juice over there, I suppose that would have been. But this is marble. Absolutely beautiful car. Originally built in 1924. And they said they use it for banquets and so on now.
After lunch, we headed upstairs to visit the local historical society.
One big push is gonna get you there.
We love history. Wow, look, see, you could see where the restaurants, motels, service stations, and general stores were.
In front of you, in a silhouette up ahead, and you see where you're going to.
Anderson's donates this space to the local historical society for their use. This area was once owned by Mexican ranchers. The city was named after R.T. Buell, who owned and operated the largest cattle ranch for dairy in the area. During the dairy days of Buellton, the area was home to over 30 dairy farms.
Keep on strong.
I love this kind of history I was saying. It's so like Route 66. It's
yes.
on the Highway 1 that used to run from San Diego to Seattle.
The bridge to Buellton opens in 1918.
Far off land to your own hometown. You've been all around the sea there.
Oh, the last section of the Highway 101 is paved right here.
Then you take it and you put it in, and you see where you're going to. Lead your way, sing.
And just like on Route 66, these little towns were bypassed in the 60s and 50s when they built highways. This one says it was bypassed because there were too many accidents at the crossroads of the two highways.
We pulled off at a vista point. This is the Bradbury Dam and the Lake Kachuma project. It's an earth and rock dam. Ooh, this is cool.
We can't wait to share our final stop, as it was probably our favorite of the whole trip.
We stopped at Ostrich Land USA.
And the sign says, feed this bad boy.
It cost $15 for both of us and one bowl of food. Worth every penny.
And here we are.
Well, hello there. You want to eat up here? Goodness, yeah, well, you're getting it all, girl. Hey, hold on a second. Wow, you are really prehistoric looking, aren't you?
Holy mackerel.
Whoa, he's really grabbing the bowl. You're not having a bowl. Oh my goodness. You're not having any more. You're greedy. The male ostrich have got the pretty pink lips and the beautiful eyelashes.
As well they should.
Well, hello.
I'll get you. Stand back. I'm standing back. Standing way back.
No!
Yes, he says.
In the bowl. Oh my goodness me. Here you go.
I aim to misbehave 'cause I'm just having a good day, having a good day.
So this is a lady. This is a female ostrich right here. And they are very beautiful. The camera doesn't seem to bother her, so she's just busy eating.
Once we were out of food, we headed over to the emus.
Just having a good time, having a bad day, yeah. A real good morning. A real good
We hope you enjoyed our exploration around Solvang and the area. If you did, let YouTube know by hitting that like button.
Join us next week as we take on our longest and most dangerous hike to date. Until then, we'll see you on the trail.